robust urban garlic flavor nation, and all the creative stuff is left to indies. It's why there's like 87 Soulsborns and sci-fi shooters at Summer Game Fest. Gamers are creating unoriginality by not embracing art games and indie games. I was a person who, previous to the last year, maybe 2 years, I was one of those people who was like, I only care about AAA. I only care about what's big on console. Now that I have the ability to play all the small stuff, dude, I'm so happy I'm playing the small stuff. I'm having way more fun playing a game like Blueprint than I am playing a giant bloated AAA title these days.
DSP tries it, playing an indie game.
It was covered in fishing lures. And the reason was because the gimmick was that if we hit certain levels of support on my streams, I would add a fishing lure to the hat and stuff like that. Now, we're not going to do that tonight, all right? So the whole idea is that we're supposed to be relaxing and enjoying each other's company. The problem with the lures is that they tended to get too much and get sharp. Like, if you put 1 or 2 lures on the hat, it was like, oh, it's fine. But when we started to put like 3, 4, 5, now there's like a million hooks on this thing, and I legit caught my hand once or twice. And I was like, oh man, I cut myself. I don't want to like be putting myself in a dangerous position of get caught on one of these lures and rip my skin open.
Yeah, those are really bad gimmick. Like, it reminds me of Colonel Blake on MASH. Like, they actually did it where he hooked his hand once on one of those while doing a salute. So I'm surprised it didn't, like, become a huge issue where he was just bleeding all over the place on his controller everywhere else. I guess he just got a light graze or whatever when he stuck himself. But he had that hat. It was a viewer reward thing that was built over time, and then he ultimately shelved it forever. Which is another thing with DSP, out with the old, in with the new.
If Cast and Chill catches on, okay, and you guys like the stream and we have a great time tonight, then maybe we will consider something in the future, adding stuff.
I don't know. I like the hat with the shirt combo that you got going there. Maybe you should have got like a fly fishing vest or something.
Now I have a good HD camera. You'll really be able to see the lures on the hat now, but I don't want to do them tonight. Let's start slow. Let's see how it goes, right?
Yeah, this is a good reminder. This is a professional live streamer of 17 years telling us that 3 years ago, his camera was horrible. Like, never spent a dime on production value until Kino Casino forced his hand. And now he gloats that he has high production value. Like, you can't make this up. He's doing the stuff he should have done 10 years ago.
Much like with Truck Sim. Let's not go crazy here. Let's do a fun, chill stream. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. If it goes well, then we can talk about the future.
Yeah, with this, like, business meeting, he's putting the cart before the horse, Phil. Just don't think too hard about it. Just play the game. You don't have to have this whole chill pre-stream session where it's like, oh, if this gets me money, I will do X, Y, and Z. Just play the game. Make it entertaining. And then, you know, maybe on the post-stream do that.
So guys, I don't know if you heard, by some crazy miracle, if you can believe it, we actually hit my support goal for Blueprints again earlier today.
It was not a miracle. He just sat there and stared at the screen until he got tips. That's just how it rolled. And people started giving him money and funneling it to him, so I guess they really wanted to see Blueprints, or they really felt uncomfortable and were guilted into giving donations at the last second.
It was not easy. Let me tell you, it was not easy to get it, but we got it. That means that not only will there be another Blueprint stream endgame content next week, but it also means we're only 2 goals away from DSP Tries It Mod Pizza. If we hit a goal tonight and a goal tomorrow for the Animusha 2 debut stream, we can do Mod Pizza on the stream tomorrow. If we hit 2 goals tonight, that means we're locked in for tomorrow. We don't even have to worry about that. Well, let's see how tonight goes.
Yeah, he spends the entirety of the last stream begging, and he spends the literal last 20 minutes not playing games, just begging. And now he is back to begging because it is a constant beg feedback loop. His business, his channel is about begging. It's not about gaming. He doesn't love the games. The games are just a vehicle for him to beg some more. It's an excuse for him to go live and beg. He really wants to eat that pizza, guys. He really does. So you better give him $300 a stream so he can do it faster, so he can beg for the next goal.
Save Us GTA 6 says, can we name the fish we catch for $10? No, but I can time you out for $10. If someone does a $10 contribution right now, I will time out Save Us GTA 6 for this stupid suggestion. How about that? Sounds good.
Dude, do you feel like you're being mocked? Because it sounds like you think you're being mocked, Phil. You did this with Pokemon. You did this with a cart driver, so what's the wrong part? of having a $10 contribution for naming fish, even though you can't do it in the game. If that was an option in the game, I'm sure you would totally go for it. You just sound so offended because it wasn't your idea. Come on, Phil. You can't enjoy a little razzing, as you call it, or light ribbing? Come on. You would totally be on board with this if this was an actual game that had, like, creative models of fish and stuff like that. But hey, I guess your whole scheme was exposed.
Hyperfixate did a $10 super chat saying I should permaban that regard. Well, I don't know what's wrong with my regards to a Mario fishing game, but thanks for the $10 super chat.
And that's why Raw Phil can get over 1,000 people watching concurrently, because you ban everybody that puts a minor comment like that in your chat. Like, there's nothing egregious about that. You just don't like these sly, sneak disses. And if you were able to laugh at yourself, you would be a multimillionaire by now, Phil. Because people don't want to see the salt. They don't want the salt man, they want the fun man.
DSP tries it will be tomorrow if we hit 2 more goals, because someone's asking. Yes, 2 more goals tonight and tomorrow, or 2 tonight or 2 tomorrow, whatever it is, and then we'll do DSP tries it tomorrow. We'll see how it goes tonight. Is he getting timed out? Oh, I owe you guys a timeout? Oh, all right. Hey, save us GTA 6. Someone actually paid to time you out. I'm sorry. I wasn't actually going to do it, but now they're asking me to. Here we go. How long did I time him out? 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes sitting in the corner for his dumb suggestion. There you go. All right.
And Raw Phil gets another viewer. Like, Phil, this is not how you behave. This is not how you live stream. You can't take a remote handful of criticism. And once again, you are expecting $300 for 2 hours of gameplay. Are you kidding me? You're like, we gotta eat mod pizza. We gotta hit the goal. Like, you want $300 for playing a game for 2 hours. I mean, if you're a popular live streamer, yeah, you'd get it. But, like, you just do it through panhandling and whining and complaining. So I wonder how this one is gonna work out.
Chill Brother says I would ban all of Kick and have some beers to celebrate. Well, how about this, Chill Brother? If you contribute $300 right now and we hit 2 goals, unlocking DSP tries it tomorrow, I'll turn off the Kick stream. How about that? Let's get some real incentive going. I'll just turn Kick right off.
Yeah, funnily enough, the only reason why Kick is still around is because Kick pays him to stream. And he gets a 95% cut out of all donations, where on YouTube he only gets 70. So yeah, he's going to stick with Kick regardless. He doesn't care about the LARPers, he cares about the money. So they're just going to sit there and he's going to get money off of them. He knows he has no fans in that stream, it's just the money that he cares about. So if somebody gave him $300 immediately, of course he would turn the Kick stream off. Because he knows it's LARPers. That's all it is. Now, why the LARPers give him money, I don't know. I really don't. I guess they feel like if they give Phil money, he won't ban them. Think again.
Yes, he has been timed. I timed him out for 5 minutes.
Yep, and that's how you keep losing viewers.
You know, though, if enough people on Kick support tonight, let's say we get a big sub bomb on Kick, which I would really appreciate if we did, because we are so down on subs right now. We are down 140 plus subs on Kick from what I had last week. If we get a big sub bomb tonight, maybe I'll turn off the YouTube stream. How about that? And then we'll just stream to Kick instead. And everyone will have to go. Can we get a giant sub bomb? Can we get $300 to support over on Kick tonight? I'll turn off the YouTube stream. Yes, why not?
So what's happening here with Kick happened on YouTube a couple years ago. So when Phil was streaming to like 300-400 people, he was consistently having anywhere from 600 to 1,300 memberships, because he would have whales come in and gift massive amounts of gifted memberships, like 50, 100 at a time. Now, what did the end of that was he took the goal off because people were using VPNs and giving him thousands of memberships from Argentina, where it was pennies on the dollar. Now with Kick, he doesn't have that problem because he gets 95%. So he will gladly take the Kick money. But yeah, he's basically this close to having a Kick members goal. Like, exclusively. Because it's a big money maker for him.
No, we're not doing Dirt Rally right now. I'm not going to be buying 7, 8 driving games at once. Come on. Based off for real. Come on, man. We're already doing Truck Sim. Now we're going to be doing Taxi Sim. Let's not do 7 games at once and then have over. This is the problem. People get too overexcited. Too much. Oh. And then it's too much. It's oversaturated. Now it's not special. If every stream I'm driving, then it's not special. It's special if I'm doing it once a week, maybe twice a week, right? Not, oh, Phil's doing it every stream. He's driving. He's on a rally. Now he's in a cab. Now he's in a truck. Now he's driving a snowmobile. Now he's driving a bus. No, it gets boring. Boring.
Yeah, Phil's not a specific type of streamer. He is a variety man, so he's going to do different things. And he doesn't have the talent to make a specific interest very appealing to his fans. So he's going to just do a variety of different stuff because he wants that diversity. Now, it's funny with Phil talking about oversaturation, he streams way too much. He streams 12 times a week. He really does not think that that is oversaturation. But hey, when the begging works, it works.
Okay. All right, guys. So any last minute stuff? Anyone going to support the stream? Let's get some support. Let's get our first sub of tonight over on Kick right now. So far, we have a super chat. So far, we have a tip. All right. We need to get a sub over on Kick. And how about some memberships gifted on YouTube? Let's get a little bit. Let's spread it around. And then we'll begin with the fishing excitement. Let's do it. All the Kick viewers now, stop moseying about. Stop lazing about. Stop kicking your feet around. Stop leaning against the wall in the corner. Stop slouching. Stand up straight. Reach your hand into your pocket. Take out your wallet. All right? And go buy yourself some snacks. That's what you should do. And get some subs while you're doing the snacks. Anyway. All right, are we ready to start?
Since Phil has combined the tips goal into like one giant thing where it's YouTube, Kick, and everything else, it just goes through this mundane thing of just give me money. Just say support the stream. That's all you need to say, Phil. You don't need to say specific reasons. Now, if you were pushing for something and you had like a members goal, okay. But you don't have that. You are doing what you want. So it's like you're doing 5 or 6 things that you're listing and it just gets redundant. And he's like calling out the Kick chat because he's like, here, LARPers, you better support or I'm going to turn the stream off.
The chill vibes are back. A new game just released today called Cast and Chill on Steam. We're about to check it out.
Yeah, the chill vibes stay as long as the money is coming in. If it's not, the chill immediately disappears.
I've never been camping. I've been fishing several times with my dad, but never camping. Oh, what's that? Can we stop here to fish? Already, I can tell you this is different from the demo. Here you can choose where you want to fish. All right, cast your line. Here we go. What happened? Oh, cast it. It's not casting it. Uh-oh. I'm holding A. Look. It's not doing it. What is going on? Cast the line. It won't cast. I don't get it. It worked in the demo. I played the demo on Friday and it worked. Now it's not working.
Yeah, so we are having some technical difficulties on the Phil stream. Who would have guessed that the King of the Night stream is going to have technical difficulties all the time like it's lolcow live?
I was using this controller. For some reason, I can't cast the line. I'm holding it, and I let go, and nothing happens. This is a problem. If I can't cast, we're having a problem. I don't know what's going on. This worked on Friday in the demo. I swear to you, we played it on Friday and it worked. So what's going wrong now? What is going wrong now? No, I don't think it's a wrong spot. I think you could fish here if you wanted to. We can go further out. It didn't insinuate that you can't fish here. This is more in the lake, so you think this is deeper where, you know, maybe we'll get more fish here. Right? Okay. So, cast your line. A. Why won't he cast the line? All you would do is hold and release, and he would toss it, and now he won't. It's like the game doesn't know that you've released the button for some reason. I tap it, and look, see that? But I didn't enable any turbo function or anything on this. Wait a minute, I even played a game earlier today, and I didn't have a problem.
Dude, check the controller first. It's a third-party controller. It's usually the controller, not the game.
Well, this is a bad start. I don't know what happened. It worked on Friday. I've changed absolutely nothing, and now the controller won't work with the game. I don't know what I've done wrong here. This is stupid. I'm not gonna waste it. It's wasting my time. I'm staring at this. I have no idea what's causing it. All right, enough of this. I've had enough. Yeah, who knows? Again, who knows what happened? I have no idea.
Yeah, the controller malfunctioned. That's what happened. Not a huge issue, Phil. Sometimes you need to work out the stuff with the third-party stuff. And it's like on Steam, so are you playing on computer? That could be why.
So once we get into the swing of things, then I can talk with you guys more. People are already asking me questions, but I've already missed them all because I'm trying to play the game.
Interactive stream here, folks. Like, I can get if you ignore the kick chat because it's just crazy, but the YouTube chat moves like molasses. So you have no excuse for ignoring them.
Demolition Daddy says he likes a good trout sandwich. Really? Trout sandwich.
Why do I feel like that was only said to make DSP say trout sandwich?
Have I fished much in real life? When I was a kid, I went out with my dad many times to Lake Lillanoa in Connecticut, and we would fish for sunnies. Sunnies were these really awesome little fish. Better stuff will catch bigger fish. It'll be a lot more fun, but we got to get through a little intro grinding first. Nice, chill, relaxing stuff.
Intro grinding. Wow, that sounds fun. And it's like he really expects $300 for intro grinding? Like, Bill, you want this playthrough to succeed and you just like admit, oh, it's intro grinding. So like obviously, first stream is not gonna go well. So it's like, what are you doing even playing it if you're gonna cancel it after one stream if it doesn't go well and you know it's not gonna go well the first stream? Like, hello? Are you looking for another Hail Mary? Your fans already wailed out on you to save blueprints. They're not gonna do it twice in one day.
I look handsome with this hat on, says Clyde Baxter. Well, thank you so much, Clyde.
He does. He's a very succulent man. It hides his receding hairline very well.
Very odd to just so casually compliment the looks of a male streamer across the internet that, you don't know really, but all right, fine. Thank you.
This man is so uncomfortable by a comment that I'm sure wasn't even serious.
Nick did a super chat, $2, says his grandpa was in an iron lung for polio. I'm very sorry to hear that. Is the iron lung not that metal contraption you need to be inside of to survive? Isn't it supposed to be like a breathing apparatus or something like that?
Yes, that is exactly what an iron lung is. And that's why the polio vaccine is important. It's something that everybody should have.
So if you're here to chill and have a good time and interact with me tonight, you're in the right place. That's exactly what this is going to be. That's exactly how the Bassmaster streams were years ago. Okay? If you're here to complain that the game is boring, I'm going to put you in concrete shoes and throw you in the lake. So, yeah, you probably don't want to complain. You could leave and come back later if this is not your cup of tea.
Really, Phil? Just ignore it. If they want to stay and complain, let them stay and complain. They're wasting their time. You don't have to saltily address it. It's on them, not you. Not your problem.
Well, it's late for me. It's 7:44 p.m. for me.
The self-proclaimed king of the night stream thinks 7:45 is late. You gotta be kidding me. Are you going to bed at 9, Phil? If you want to be a live streamer, you gotta stream late. It just is how it is.
Jay says, I've been fishing for 20 years. This is my cup of tea. I'm happy to hear that. We're doing this nice chill fishing game tonight, which is really the point, is the chill atmosphere of it, not necessarily the accuracy of the fishing.
Phil, what are you talking about? We all know you're not good at games. It doesn't matter. It's about if you're entertaining your audience or not. And are you doing that? Because the chill goes out the window the moment the tips are low.
Fall of the Angler is not relatively new at all, and it's insanely limited. I know because that's the one my wife played. She played it and got so bored with it within like a day, she never played it again. She said after a day there was nothing to do. The game was incredibly boring. And I was watching her play and I agree. So nice try. I act like I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, Phil. Maybe they actually like the game. You ever thought about that? And it's like you're calling your wife's gameplay boring. So if you played the game, it would automatically be boring for your audience. I don't know, Phil. And like you heard it like for a day. What does that mean? Does that mean 2 hours of playthrough or is that like 10 hours? Because she could be playing all day for all we know. Like 10 hours, that's 5 night streams. So yeah, don't immediately squash all the suggestions because it just sounds condescending.
Mozzie, don't start. Seriously, don't start. Stop it right now. it was boring as dirt.
Phil describing every single one of his Let's Plays.
We can really start to catch new fish and the like, okay?
There you go. You see the game speeding up now.
That's right. If you don't like chill games where we're going to sit around and interact, which is what today's about, tonight, come back tomorrow. It's all good if you don't like this game. You don't have to.
It's all good except when I don't hit the tips goal.
I received a $5 tip here. Let's take a look. Now we are up to $24 of support on our goal of $150 for tonight. I do hope that we hit the goal, because if we do, number one, that would ensure that you like these chill streams. We can keep them in the rotation. But number two, that would also mean that we would be on our way for DSP Tries It Mod Pizza tomorrow. All right?
The thing is, DSP really does these games a disservice when he says that, because he's telling his audience that if we don't hit the goal each and every time, I will stop playing this game. So it's like, why even support the game? Because if he hits 150 today, but if he hits 100 tomorrow, he's not going to play it the next time. It's a disincentive, not an incentive.
Itchy says, would I consider playing this game with the wheel? The driving wheel accessory. I don't know. Would you consider playing Elden Ring with the bongos from Donkey Kong Bongo? It's the same thing, right? I mean, it's kind of a stupid question. Price of the game? The price of the game is $15. Right now it's on sale. There's a Steam sale for all fishing games. So it's actually, here, I'm going to recast. So it's actually only $11.99, I think. So it's $3 off. But it's not expensive by any means. So I don't think there's a problem. Like, if anyone's complaining about $11 for this game, I don't know what to tell you. You probably spend more than that on a daily coffee, or on a, you probably go to McDonald's and spend $18, $19 on a burger meal now. So how you could complain about $11 for this game, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just the guy who upcharges on everything. I'm surprised he didn't go the route where it's like, hey, if you're giving me a $5 coffee, why don't you give me $5 today? Like, Twitch streamers do that all the time. But yeah, I'm not the type of person that buys coffees or lattes or whatever for like $10 at Starbucks. I'm not. Because I'm cheap when it comes to food. Yeah, and fast food has gotten so expensive, but DSP still does it for DSP Tries It all the time. And then he does DoorDash, which ups it even more. So that's why he's saying $18. It's more like $12, unfortunately. And that's why I don't eat a lot of fast food anymore. Besides, the various health problems that comes with consuming it way too much.
Did I add Princess Luna's super chat to the total? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did I? It was $5, because we were already at 24, right? So are we at 29 right now? Can anyone look back and see if I added that super chat already and I need to erase what I just added? I would appreciate that.
Guys, do my bookkeeping for me.
And this handheld, right? The Switch 2. There's going to be first-party Nintendo titles over a course of many years that I will buy on the Switch 2 and I will make playthroughs of, even though the money investment for the Switch 2 now is pretty much a waste. I'm not using it, besides once a week for Mario Kart World. Over time, the Switch 2 will absolutely be worth the investment.
Yeah, so hence why you're complaining about it was completely irrelevant. Like, you allegedly made $300 off your recent Mario Kart World stream, so it's like, why all the whining? Oh wait, because your business is all about guilt-tripping and begging. That's why you're whining, and complaining, and moaning. Because you're Philip Burnell. You are the king of the night stream. And if you don't hit the tips goal, you become the panhandler of the night.
So now we're up to 34 of support and climbing, guys. Please, let's get some momentum going now. We just got a sub. Let's get some more. Let's get another sub. Let's get a super chat. Let's get a tip. Let's get some momentum rolling for the chill late night fishing streams. You guys asked me for years to bring back fishing, so I have.
Yeah, he hasn't played this type of game for 3 years, and now, like, the one stream he does it, and it doesn't immediately find success, he's ready to, like, kick it to the curb. Like, really, Phil? You gotta give it a chance. And sometimes it takes time to build an audience for stuff. You know that, don't you? You want to give up the moment you don't get immediate success. It's ridiculous. And all this talk from the guy who perseveres, or says he perseveres, if you know what I mean.
With that, we are now at $44 of support. Everyone, as you know, my goal is 150. We're almost a third of the way there. Let's get some momentum going. Let's hit that third of the way and keep moving towards it, shall we? Thank you.
Yeah, DSP loves chilling with you guys so much that he won't play the game longer to hit the tips goal. He's going to just complain and whine the whole way. He's like, yeah, we're really close. We're $100 away. Do you see the problem with this, Phil? Really? $100 away? It's a daunting task. It is literally only there for one person, one whale to come in and save the day.
We're up to 47 of support. Come on, guys, let's keep it going in the right direction, please. Let's hit that goal tonight.
In the right direction. Is there some way we can lose tips, Phil? Is that even possible? Should we just like all charge back our tips that we gave you? We can do like negative support. Is that what you're saying? That'd be a very interesting gimmick.
Okay. I just have to pee, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, hold on. I felt that coming. I have to pee. So I'll be right back, and then we got another hour of cast and chill on this premiere stream. If you like the chill interactive vibes, you like hanging out with me while I do something like this, please support the stream. I wanted to bring back fishing. I have, but I do need people to support it, okay? All right, I'll be right back.
People have supported it to the tune of close to $50 an hour, Phil. They're just not supporting to the degree that you want. You're getting support. And it's like stuff like this, it just shows you ungrateful. That is why in the next hour you get less tips than you did in the first hour. Because we're like, DSP's not hitting the goal, and he's not being grateful for the support that he has. So we're not going to give him any more money. And besides, we already saved his blueprint stream because he guilted us. We're not going to do that twice in one day.
So as I was coming into the room, I left the door cracked open. Jasper apparently was hanging out upstairs. I didn't know. And he ran into the office, and I just had to grab him and get him out of here. And the reason being, I don't mind Jasper being in the office. As you know, I streamed many times with him in here. But that's only with the door open. There's a weird thing about Jasper Kitty. He hates being in closed areas where he can't be free to do what he wants.
That's not weird at all. Cats like to move around wherever they want. They basically treat themselves as if they own the house, not you, Phil. That's what cats do.
So if he came in here and I closed the door, because my wife's home, I need to have the door closed or else my voice would echo throughout the entire house, right?
Yeah, so now we have a new game to play. Whenever we see Jasper, it means Cat is out of the house. So when we don't see Jasper, it's likely that Cat is in the house. This is going to start a whole detractor game about this, because they're going to be guessing when Cat is inside the house versus outside the house now. And Phil has no idea what kind of Pandora's box he's opened out of this.
If he comes in here, I close the door, he will go crazy. He'll start pawing the door. He'll start pawing everything. He wants to get out. He wants to get out. I would love to have him in here tonight, but I can't. You know, he can only be in here basically when my wife's at work. Because then I can have the door fully open, you see? Okay. Anyway, so Jasper's out of here now. And yeah, maybe he did hear all the talk about fish and he got excited. He does like fish. He like all his food everything is fish flavored. He loves it. No Extreme Machine. I did not look up fishing rod peripheral controllers, mostly because this game wouldn't use them. If there is a realistic fishing sim that comes out that's good, I would definitely like to do something like that. But right now, like I said, I looked into them and there just aren't any.
I don't think Phil has the room in his office to do that, because he just have to like stand up. I mean, if he wants to do it in the chair, that's boring, but it's like a fishing rod sim. It just seems kind of like a stretch.
You know, this one's fun. It's a chill game, but it's certainly not a fish sim. You know what I mean? Okay. So guys, second half of the night, we're going to have another hour. Please, let's chill. Let's interact. Let's have great conversation. We're going to earn our license to get to the next lake. It's 400. But please support the stream.
Yeah, see, we're making progress, so that means you should automatically give me money for that. Because if I complete a game, you should give me money. I know it's an odd system. It doesn't matter if you're entertained, but I want the progress, not the entertainment factor. Because I can't entertain.
All right, right now, we're doing okay at 44 bucks, but another hour, we need about 100 in order to hit the goal. Let's keep it going because we want to hit the goal tonight so we can do DSP Tries It tomorrow, okay? Please support Chill Streaming. I know you like it. Let's go.
Come on, guys, I'm begging you, please let me play this game. I love chill games with you. Let's all hang out, chill, and have some good time while you give me money. Don't worry about the money part. I'm keeping track of it. But as long as you give me enough money, we'll be good, and then we can chill and hang out even longer. Well, not really. I'm going to stick to my schedule, so we're just going to chill this game and more times, you know, stuff like that. So don't worry about it. Just give me all your money that you have, like, up front right now, and then we'll be good. We don't even have to talk about the second goal, even though once we hit it, I'll start talking about the second goal. So yeah, you want to see me catch some 8-bit pixel art fish while I'm not entertaining you? Of course, let's do that. Let's have some fun.
All right. So just about 100 to go. Just about 100 to go for us to hit our goal of support for tonight for the premiere of Cast and Chill?
Yeah, guys, let's raise $100 in 1 hour. I mean, I just sat there and told you to give me money for blueprints, and I got $70 in 20 minutes. So $100 an hour, that's not a big push, right? Come on, I know there's 200 people you watching here. Open up your pockets. If you all gave 50 cents, we'd hit the goal.
So John Rambo, when he was streaming his content back in the day, he wasn't streaming gameplay. He was streaming his show, John Rambo Presents the Show, which is more just a talk show, okay, about topics and the like. He didn't do gameplay at all.
About topics and the like, what does that even mean? Like topics? Can I get some pizza toppings or ice cream toppings right here? I don't know, Phil.
And at that time, he streamed on Justin TV, no issue. And then all of a sudden, one day, Justin announces, oh, now we're Twitch TV. And then he was still streaming. I mean, he had been streaming his show on there for like a year, no problem. And all of a sudden, after they changed to Twitch, within like a month of them changing to Twitch, they contact him. They're like, oh, just so you know, so Twitch is now for game streaming. So you have to change your content. We don't want you to do the show anymore. You have to do like gaming. And he's like, what? He's like, are you crazy? Like, I used your site for years before you changed and rebranded. Now you're going to make me not make the content I want to make? It was pretty messed up. But that was a long time ago. Because then after that, they decided they just wanted all content. And they started just accepting all content. Can we get some support for Chill Night Streams, guys? I'm trying something different. This worked 3 years ago when we did fishing. It did.
Yeah, Phil, it's been 3 years. Your audience has changed. Not a lot because you run like a very small group of people with your curated content, but it has changed. And maybe the people that supported those fishing streams just aren't there this particular night. Ever thought about that?
We had good times, we interacted, and people seemed to like it. I don't know why people don't like it besides it's 8-bit looking. It's the same vibe of the same things we did 3 years ago, and people have wanted this for a long time.
I don't know, Phil. Maybe they were just all tapped out for giving you money to support blueprints today and they don't want to double dip or they don't have the funds to do so tonight. Ever thought about that? Maybe your goal is just too high. Maybe you were hitting like $70 or $80 on those streams and you were happy with it, but now you want 150, so you're going to complain. Maybe your expectations are too high. Maybe you should just curb your delusions of grandeur.
I even wore the hat tonight in honor of it, bringing it back.
Maybe you should have brought out the $50 for gunner glasses and $100 for a hat gimmick. Ever thought about that? Maybe that would have worked. Or maybe $50 for a hat and $100 for a fly fishing vest. Perhaps that would have caused you to hit the goal because you'd have something tangible to beg for and you'd have less of a climb because 150 is a steeper climb than $50 or $100. You don't have the audience to sustain it even though you have your whales in there. Because if the whales aren't there, no money for Phil.
All right, it would be great. We can get some support. We didn't even get 50 bucks yet. Let's hit the goal. Let's go. We got about 30, 40 minutes left, but we need to make some major headway right now.
Yeah, he's at $49, and he said he was almost $100 away, basically, a while ago. So it's like, come on, Phil. He's holding his business meeting right in the middle of the stream because he's not making as much money as he expected to make. His expectations are too high. He made $50 in 1 hour of gameplay, Phil. Be grateful for that. But no, he wants $75 per hour each hour. And it's just not happening on the night streams. Because on the day streams, it's like anywhere from $40 to $50 an hour, depending on how long he plays and how long his podcast is. But the night stream's only 2 hours, so you do the math. And that's why the night streams are the prime candidate for him not hitting the goals. Because even if he's the king of the night stream, he's only streaming for 2 hours. So it's almost like he's king of the Europe night stream, but the US night stream, he's just like the Joker or whatever, the court jester.
Wow, these fish are not biting. What is going on? Why is no one biting right now? I'm actually really confused. He doesn't want it.
My guess is you need to give your fans a better incentive to give you money, Phil, than besides, we want to eat pizza.
We now finally passed the $50 mark. We're at 54. Now, guys, let's get momentum going, shall we? Let's do it right now. Let's get that momentum rolling. Let's keep this up. Thank you, Buckwell. Who's the next up? Let's get a tip. We haven't had a tip in hours. Let's get a tip. Let's get a super chat. Let's get some momentum moving here on the stream. All right? I know you like hanging out with me. So let's do it. Let's have fun. Some support for indie games, some support for chill games.
Yeah, this is fun, isn't it? A guy desperately asking you for money, and he's giving you a certain time period to give him money right now. It doesn't sound like a scam, does it? No, no way. DSP is just having us paying money to hang out with him. Come on, guys, let's hit the goal. Let's keep this momentum going. And like, here's the ungrateful part of it. Like, a lot of these tips are like $2 and $5, and that's why he hasn't hit the goal. He's getting a lot of support for this, but it's spread out, and it's not a mega whale coming in and dumping $100 because he really wants the mega whale. He doesn't consider the $2 and $5 and the $1 and the $10 like legitimate support because he thinks he's the king and he's entitled to tribute, and that tribute needs to be massive or he will get massively salty. No, Phil, appreciate what you get and don't get upset.
No, Jeremy, I don't do fishing in real life. Guys, will we get any more support? Seriously? Like, I really wanted to do something different tonight. It's a brand new game. Similar vibe to when we were doing Bassmaster years ago. Are we actually not going to get support for this?
Come on, guys. I wanted to have fun tonight. I didn't want to do the same old boring stuff that you want me to see. I don't want to do the stuff where you're just automatically going to tip me. I want to give myself a challenge. I want to play games that I want to play, but, you know, I'm boring. I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not really going to interact with you much. But I expect the same amount of support that you usually give me. And, like, I don't get it. It must be the game's fault. Like, it's on the game. It's not on me to entertain you. It's on the game, so... Come on, just support this game. It's an indie game. You know I love indie games, so why don't you support the developers by giving me money? Come on, don't you want to see me play more of this game?
All right, so now we're on Golden Fork River.
Golden Fork, Golden Fork.
Guys, this is the home stretch of the stream. So last chance to support. Right now, it would be great to get some. Right on Kick, basically, we've had nearly no support today. We had a few subs here and there, but nothing consistent. You know, it sucks. I wanted to do something different. People have asked me for years to bring back fishing. I have. I even wore the hat. And I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I did my best. I hope that you guys over here did enjoy. I don't know what I'm supposed to do different, quite frankly. So...
Come on, guys. Let's finish strong by giving me more money. People have been asking me to play this game for years, even though it just came out. Like, people want to see these chill fishing streams, so I don't understand why I'm not getting $150 right now. Don't you all love the game I'm playing? Don't you feel entertained? Are you not entertained by seeing me turn on OBS and play a game poorly and having controller issues and the like? Don't you want to support these chill streams? Don't you want to support me having a business meeting and asking for you to contribute every single 5 minutes? It's fun. It's chill. No pressure.
Yeah, I don't know, Brandon. He says, if the goal's not hit, will you play this again? I mean, it doesn't seem like there's that much interest, I hate to tell you. Like, I like it. I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. But I can't make the audience enjoy it. People liked this 3 years ago, this kind of content. People don't seem to like it now. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying. I wanted to engage. I wanted to have a chill interactive stream with you guys tonight. I don't know how to make people like fishing. What happened? I don't know.
I'm trying, guys. I'm turning this whole stream into a business meeting because I didn't get the support I expected. Even though later on I'm going to say I don't expect to get support. So it's like, why even try? It's like he has this negative attitude about everything. Like, the game, he expects it to sell itself, but he has to sell the game. He has to sell his worth as an entertainer, and right now, he's not doing that. Even though, let's be real, $30 an hour for his size is pretty good.
Booger Pickin' Chinese did a $2 super chat. He wants belly talk for Whisper Kitten. Let's get support. I don't know what belly talk is. I have no clue. But thanks for a $2 super chat.
This is the part of the stream where DSP has to read $2 LARPer donations where he's not even close to hitting the goal. So you know, this is the part where he's really upset. Because he's like, why couldn't you have just super chatted $10 instead of $2? Come on.
So, 62 bucks of support. I'm almost done for the night, guys. I think I'm just going to try to catch as many fish, you know, and then trade them in, and that's it.
Guys, I didn't hit the goal in the allotted time span, so I'm just going to quit instead of streaming longer because I'm just going to give up and then never play this game again, you know, so isn't this chill and positive right here?
All right. Last chance to support, guys. I'll be honest. I had a good time chilling with you. It seems like you guys didn't like it as much, and that's disappointing. I was hoping bringing back fishing for the summer would work. I guess not. I can't make people like something. All I could do is try. Right? And I felt like giving it a try tonight was worth it. I guess not. So, I still think the game is great. I don't want anyone to get a wrong impression about this game. I actually really like it. I find it very relaxing and fun. For some bizarre reason, People didn't really click with it. I don't know why. You gotta look at it this way. If we can hit a goal of support for Blueprints earlier today, a game that I played over 50 hours in over 2 months, but the first night with this game, we can't even get close. So we didn't even get near 100. I mean, there's a problem. I think the problem is it's maybe too chill. Like, you guys are looking for a game that has more challenge or whatever. I don't think the game is meant to be that. It's meant to be relaxing. It's meant to say, hey, let's hang out. And, you know, again, when I played Bassmaster years ago, that's how we handled it. I don't know why it's not resonating now.
Yes, and he conveniently ignores that he just waited on stream for 20 minutes to just full panhandle out. Like, really, Phil? Your day streams and your night streams have different audiences, because you really think people are watching you for 6 hours the entire day? You think it's the same people? Like, you know you have a European audience. When you are streaming at night, it is like 3 in the morning over there. They're not going to watch the stream that you have on at 3 a.m. Come on, Phil. So yeah, he's having this whole cope session about why this game is failing him, but it's like, Phil, this is just not entertaining because you don't make the game entertaining. It's on you. You expect the game to sell itself. No, that doesn't work that way. So it's like a chill game. Chill games don't work for you because people want to see you rage and seethe and be annoyed. Like, you may be having fun. That may actually be the problem, because when you have fun, it's not entertaining.
You could give money for belly talk. What is belly talk? Booger picking Chinese. What on earth are you talking about? What is belly talk? No, Dan the man, we're not getting mod pizza soon because we didn't get the support tonight. We would have been only 1 goal away. I'm hoping tomorrow for Onimusha 2 HD we're going to get a goal hit. But sadly, it looks like we're not going to do it tomorrow because we're not going to hit it tonight.
Oh man, I really wanted to see this man eat pizza. I really wanted this man who's bouncing on his feet right now, trying to eat pizza right now, because he really wants the goal right now. He wants to try it tomorrow. He really does, because that would be the most convenient time for him so he can beg for the next goal. It's a shame I didn't give him $100 to stream so he could hit the goal.
Yeah, do you want to know the truth? Because some people are wondering why I wore the hat tonight when previously I always asked for support to wear the hat or vest. Honestly, it was because I didn't think we would get support. I was hoping for the best. I was hoping that I'd be able to motivate people to support a chill indie game like this, but I wasn't expecting it. I actually thought it was going to be hard and people were going to complain that it's too 8-bit, it's too chill, not enough going on. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and I'll wear the hat. So at least we can have it one stream where I wore it and say that I wore it, right? And that's that. So that's why I did, honestly. Like, I was not really expecting it was going to go so well, and it actually didn't. So,
Yeah, well, who knows if this is really true or not. He hasn't done the hat, the vest, the gunner glasses gimmick since Kino Casino roasted him about it. He probably would have made more money if he did it tonight, but who really knows? And this is like DSP saying, hey, look, guys, I was throwing you a bone. I was being nice to you all. But you didn't return that in kindness. How dare you? It's like another guilt-tripping beg right here. Because that's what all DSP is on about. He's like, I didn't get my money tonight, so what can I do to guilt my audience into giving more money? I just did the 20-minute stalling thing. I can't do that again in the same day, so I'm just going to make them feel sorry that I didn't get as much money as I expected. So I'm conditioning them to give me more money, especially on a premiere stream of an indie game. Dude, you pressure your audience. That's not fun.
it's not beautiful fish coming out of the water. Maybe that's one of the reasons why it's not catching on as much. I don't know.
Or maybe it's the streamer is just boring as dirt.
All right. So just so you know, because people might ask, are you going to do cast and chill again? I mean, do you want me to be honest? I liked it, but it doesn't seem like anyone else did. So probably not. That doesn't mean the game is bad. I think the game is successful at what it wants to do. It seems like it's not for my audience. Again, like I said, if I can play Minecraft and people come out and support and hit goals, if I can play Blueprints 2 months after it's out and still hit goals, but if I play this game one night and it makes $60, obviously there's a problem there. And it's that the audience just doesn't jive with everything that I like. And this is just another thing. Okay?
Yeah, so apparently those 10 people that supported the stream did not like the game, according to Phil. Because one whale didn't come in and tip him $80 to get him close to the goal. Nobody likes the game. Just because you don't get money for something immediately does not mean people don't like what you're doing. It just means they either weren't there that night, It either means what you were doing wasn't entertaining because you weren't entertaining them, or they're like, well, that's cool, but I want to see something else, or this is just not what I expected tonight and I don't want to do that. There can be like an infinite amount of possibilities, but the common denominator in all of this is you. So it's up to you to entertain and incentivize your audience to give you money if you really want that money. So that's the problem. Begging is not a huge incentive. It doesn't work all the time.
All right. And I hope you enjoyed me wearing the hat. I'm glad that I did, because now, since we're not playing this again, it would have been sad if I never got around to wearing it. You know what I mean? It would have been super appropriate for this game particularly, and it would suck if I hadn't done that, right? Okay. All right, everyone. So I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm disappointed. I was hoping we were gonna hit a goal tonight, and then all we had to do was hit one goal tomorrow on Onimusha 2, and then we were gonna do DSP tries it, but it looks like we're not doing DSP tries it tomorrow now. Okay. All right, guys. Well, it is what it is. All right. So tomorrow, what are we doing? No podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow we go straight into gameplay of Onimusha 2. In fact, I'm actually going to get it right now. I don't want my wish list. I want the store. That's why I clicked the store tab. Here it is. So Onimusha 2 premieres tomorrow. This is the game that we were, came out in late May. People wanted it, but I skipped it at the time simply because it didn't make sense when I was already juggling so many other games. But tomorrow it will be the premiere, and we're doing a big gameplay stream of it. No podcast. I'll hang out with you guys for like 20 minutes or so. We'll start by noonish Pacific time, and we'll get 4 hours of gameplay in. All right, so I hope you'll come back and be here for that tomorrow. Tomorrow night is our weekly Minecraft chill stream, where we'll be relaxing in Minecraft. And I have no idea what I actually want to do. I have no clue what I want to do tomorrow with that. I guess we'll see. There's a lot to do in the game, obviously, still, that we haven't done. And I'm curious what you guys would be interested in seeing me do tomorrow in Minecraft. So we'll talk about it, I guess. But thank you guys. Today was a great streaming day. I'm shocked and surprised that we actually hit the goal with blueprints. I thought it was done, but we actually did hit a goal, which was great. And, blueprints will continue again next week as a result, okay? All right, everyone, I'm out. Thank you. Have a good night. See you all tomorrow. Peace out.
Yeah, so begging sometimes works for Phil, and sometimes it doesn't. And Phil doesn't understand why. But here's the thing, if you give somebody money to fix their problems, and then you come back later and their problems aren't fixed and they're doing the same thing, you're going to be skeptical of them regardless of how much money it is that you gave them. If you gave them $2, if you gave them $5, if you gave them $20. And Phil's problem is he has to do this as a living. So he is perpetually needing to ask you for your support every single day because he can't get it by being entertaining alone. And that's why he has a huge audience of detractors that follow him, because they are probably people that he's banned from his chat that gave him like the most remote criticism, or people that found him through other channels that have been clipping him and saying this is very unusual, this is atypical, why is this going on? What is up with this man that he feels like he's entitled to all this support for turning on OBS and playing video games? And that really is the question right there.